8-second difference, shot and game clock. Jordan, the pass to James. Back to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. To the paint. Stolen by Bosh. Right side, Bryant. Outside Bosh. He kicks to Cole. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. And the rejection by James. That will count. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Park it like it's wrong, park it like it's wrong, park it like it's wrong. Get an attitude, park it like it's wrong.
Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, James in at small forward. Xavier Henry is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Hawes in at the 5 down low. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
The Heat making a switch here. Napier's checked in, and a switch here also for the Clippers. J.J. Redick's checked in for Xavier Henry. That one is no good. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Redick. Got a piece of it. James with it. Wade picks him up. They get it back. Jordan. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Jordan's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. James against Wade. Kobe kicks to Wade. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Wade.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Here's Napier. Paul with the block, and he's able to get it back. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Chris Bosh is checked in for Bryant.
Chris Bosh.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Napier passes to McRoberts. Wade drives in. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Paul kicks to James. There's the feed to Jordan. Left side, Jordan. Back to James. The shot from the low post is good. James has got 40 points.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Napier. The dish to McRoberts. To the right side. Fires the 3. That is good. Napier's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Paul kicks to James, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So it's Miami now. 3-point lead. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Such a wide open look. 19 points for Danny Granger.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Paul kicks to James. And the Clippers miss again.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pass to McRoberts. Bosh heads the pick for Wade. Pass to Napier. Puts up a 3. And James pulls it down.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Hey guys, we got to make sure we take away all easy looks. That means we have to stick with our man. I don't care if it's on the street.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here is McRoberts. Feeds it to Granger. Makes it off the glass. Granger's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively. Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. McRoberts misses.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Griffin a screen on Wade. The drive by James.
Well, some really terrific numbers for James. He has 18 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Well, when you can pass the ball and shoot it, now you really have the defense on a string.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Granger misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. James with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. And Redick kicks to James. Bullseye! James has got 47 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
To the inside, deflects the pass.
Man, what a play.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And it's Wade penetrating. Here's Napier. James covering. Granger dishes to Wade. Shot clock at 6. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kobe's checked in for Miami. And they get it. Nobody near Granger. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Paul passes to Griffin. Pause. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Napier. And Paul over to help. This is to Kobe. That's good.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Back to Paul. He dishes it to James. He feeds it to Redick. James with it, and Granger picks him up defensively. And Redick kicks to James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Bosh sets the pick for Bryant. Here's Granger, and he lays it straight in. Granger's got 23 points.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Paul kicks to James, stolen by Granger. And here's a fast break. Granger leading the way. And it's Napier missing.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Griffin dishes to Redick. Here's James. Miami grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Fires from 14. Money! Oh, what a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, what a huge basket. Taking complete advantage of the size mismatch and draining the mid-range shot.
Paul passes to James. Fires from deep. Paul can't get it to go.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, well, you're in big trouble.
Miami's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. For 3, Kobe misses the 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No fluff there. He took that one right in the chest.
Puts it up off the inbound. Out to Kobe to tie it up. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining.